Goliath battle deserves all of our support, and for that, we sincerely thank you for being with us this evening. Please listen to Ronnie's words about someone who was very, very dear to us, and then I will return to ask you to join us in becoming Federal Club members.
Well, Chuck and I are members of the Federal Club because the fight for human rights should always be personal. There is something very uniquely American in that. We believe in equal rights for everyone in this room, including Chuck's brother, Joe Lavine, and his partner, Claude Salzberger, and Joe and Claude and well, my own brother, Steve Newberger, died of AIDS-related illness in 1996 at the young age of 46. And although he cannot be with us this evening, I know that his strength and his spirit are in this room as we carry on the battle for equal rights for all Americans. Steve's fight to be accepted for who he really was occurred in a different time. He was a beautiful, creative, and gentle man who loved producing his art. He moved from New York to San Francisco in the early 1970s to continue his education and remained there because, as a gay man, he found a community that allowed him to be true to himself. And while I missed him terribly, I was so comforted that he had found the love and the friendship that made his life, though far too short, so complete. Chuck and I were there with Steve as he worked with Cleve Jones at the Names Project, creating the beautiful quilts that memorialized the thousands who died of AIDS. My late mother and I were there with Steve when the quilt that he sewed and designed for his partner Baird was displayed on the mall in Washington, D.C. And it was at this time that Steve painted Witness to a Healing, the remarkable work that you might see right here. And it hangs in my home. Steve met his second and last partner, David Teller, in the early 1990s. And shortly before my brother died, he and David were united in a civil ceremony in California. Had my brother survived, I know he would have been at the center of today's struggle for marriage equality. And because none of you will ever hear Steve's voice, I know that he would want me to tell you this. You are each a thread in the American quilt of true equality for all citizens. Up to each of us to sew that extra stitch, to strengthen the fabric that holds us all together. And before I turn this over to Chuck, who has consistently fought for human rights in the New York State Legislature, let me just say this to my brother. Steve, I think that many people in this room will act upon the powerful words that you chose for us to say at your memorial service. Hold on to what you believe is true, even if it is a tree standing by itself. Hold on to what you must do, even if it's a long way from here. Those words are so prophetic, I think. So please, ladies and gentlemen, do what you know that you need to do tonight. Please make a pledge to HRC and make yourselves proud. Thank you.
We finally have a friend in the White House who is committed to equality. This means we now have the historic opportunity to to make sure that each and every American has equal rights, without some suffering a penalty for daring to love who it is that nature dictates they love. Sadly, however, without the financial resources to fight this battle, we will remain a nation of some superior citizens who enjoy full rights and other inferior Americans who are told they simply don't deserve equal rights. And so tonight, Ronnie and I ask you to join us, to seize this moment, to support the work Joe just spoke about, and to join the Federal Club. HRC, you know, has not been immune to this economic downturn. But today is not the day to surrender. Those who disdain you, those who demean and dehumanize you, those who seek to steal your rights, take full advantage of their wealth and their power to sow the seeds of prejudice, hate, and fear, which history teaches repeatedly can dangerously compound themselves during times of economic challenge. This is all the more reason why HRC must remain financially strong. So join us tonight and invest in a better future. Support HRC by becoming a Federal Club member. Membership starts at just $100 a month. And if you are already an active federal member, then many thanks for your strong support and commitment to HRC and to equality. But that doesn't mean that you are absolved from further responsibility. So tonight, I urge you to do what Ronnie and I are going to do, which is to increase your annual Federal Club contribution, an extra $25 or $50 a month. Added to your current pledge will have a tremendous impact. If you are able to become a member of the Federal Club Council, which starts at $5,000, this fully tax-deductible membership supports HRC's educational and outreach programs. And these are making a difference. You know they are making a difference. Now, in front of you, look at your tables. In front of you, you're going to see something that looks kind of like this. Now, you won't see this. Everybody take a look and see if you can find one of these things right in front of you. So, you see it? You do see it. Good. Now, pick that card up and take a look at it. Now that you've got it in your hand, you don't have that much choice, do you? Please, help us defeat the lies of hatred and prejudice by throwing it out there. In a moment, volunteers holding glow sticks will circulate the ballroom to pick up your completed cards, and we're about to see them out there right now. Make an investment you will not regret. Because, quite frankly, if it is not you supporting our work, then who? Who will stand up for LGBT equality? The reality is that without the funds from Federal Club members, the work Joe talked about, and the victories that our Steve Newberger and all of the other Steve Newbergers in your own lives fought for, cannot and will not be achieved. That's right. Your support as a Federal Club member is critical to the success of our meetings. The time is now. Ronnie and I thank you for making this important commitment and for letting us share this evening and this battle with you. A battle which I guarantee you, we can win and we will win.